It's over. Amy Lee, you've got a most embarrassing moment though, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to tell us about it?
Well, I was at my Nippers carnival and I was in a race and I was winning and there was a big hole in the sand and I tripped on it. And so I fell and came last.
How many people saw that?
Oh, heaps.
And what did you do to get yourself out of that one?
Oh, I just kept running.
See, you've got the St. Joseph spirit in you. That's really good. And Millie, I'm going to buy you a hot dog if by the end of the night you come back to me with a most embarrassing moment, okay? With extra cheese. We're going to a few more people from St. Joseph's Primary School that we pre-recorded earlier in the term. If you'd like to give us a call, if you're listening, if you're from our school, a parent, or just a well-wisher, give us a call on 6585 2233. There's plenty of parents who want to answer the phones for us. We'll be back very shortly.
The Life Cycle of Head Lice by Angela Houghton. Head lice are amazing creatures, but they are very dangerous. They are also tiny, so you can't see them. They live in your hair. They are very big problems in schools. Firstly, the leg is laid on a hair of shaft. Then, louse emerges after 6 weeks on their hair. Most people call it a knit. After that happens, it molts 3 times. The first molt is 2 days after it hatches. The second molt is when it is 5 days after it is born. The last molt is 10 days after it hatches. Now it is fully grown. When it is fully grown, the female is slightly bigger than the male. Then they begin to reproduce. After 1 or 2 days, the female lays eggs after the mating. The female approximately lays 4 to 8 eggs for the next 16 days. Lastly, the head lice dies after 30 to 35 days after it hatches. Then the cycle starts again. I believe that head lice are one of the biggest problems to people and to schools. I hope one day we will invent something that will stop them.
Should people keep birds as pets? By Brianna Waterton. I think people should be allowed to keep birds as pets, and I will tell you why. Firstly, people should be able to keep birds as pets because if the birds aren't trained, people can train the birds. Secondly, big birds can attack little birds. In a cage, big birds can't attack little birds. Finally, people would love to have birds as pets because it would teach children to be responsible. I think people should keep birds as pets.
There were more little bits and pieces that we recorded earlier in the week and in the term at St. Joseph's Primary at Port Macquarie. That was, I believe, Angela talking about the life cycle of head lice. Don't we all know about that, parents? And Brianna talking about should we keep birds as pets. But in the studio now we have more music. Sinead and Jordan, welcome to the Schools Out program. Sounding like my grandmother's house at the moment. A bit spooky. Here come the ghosts, cobwebs.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas plays. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. I love it. Rush you to wish and play the cards to space the doors. And after he's been hooked up with the one that's on his heart. Oh, 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 I get him hot, show him what I got. Oh, 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 I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Carry love, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me to love nobody. Carry love, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me to love nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I wanna roll with him, I hope that we will be a little gambling is fun when you're with me, I love it. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love and it's so rough, it isn't fun. Oh, a guy. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, I love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, I love nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. Cause I'll hug you, cause I'm bluffing. It's my muffin, I'm not right. I'm just somebody, look my love, you got it. It's like a chicken at casino. Take your burger right, I'll pay you. I promises, the promises. Take a stand, cause I'm wrong. Carry glide, no we can read on my poker face. She's gonna love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, love nobody. Carry my, no we can read on my poker face. She's got me, I love nobody. Poker face, poker face. 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 Poker face, poker face.
Can I join in? Poker face up, poker. Oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it? The music stopped as soon as I decided to join in. Was that planned? You nasty people. Beautiful girls. The crowds are going crazy outside the booth, aren't they? Yes. And one of the teachers getting an apple as well. There you go. Obviously, that song made people very hungry. How does that make you feel?
Hungry?
Now, Jordan, I've got to ask you about your most embarrassing moment. You're in Year 5 at St Joseph's, but your one really made me laugh because, do you remember what it is?
I think so.
Okay, you've got to tell the listeners.
I was at my friend's place for a sleepover, and it was a few days before school, and it was like a teddy bear picnic or something. And I cut her teddy bear's head off, and I used it as a paintbrush.
You used the teddy bear as a paintbrush. What did you use for a handle?
A stick. A chopstick.
Now, Sinead's gesturing at me frantically. She's desperate to know, what did I put for my most embarrassing moment, Mr. Bishop? Did I put something about a teddy bear too? It wasn't about a teddy bear. It was something about... I like what you've written. I'll read word for word what you've written. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Okay, it says, when I broke my collarbone, I sucked on one of them green things.
Oh.
And I woke up and I didn't know where I was and I fell back to sleep. Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, when I broke my collarbone, it was really bad, and I went in one of them ambulance, and I sucked on one of them insulin or whatever it's called, the green things. And when I woke up, I was in the hospital when I didn't know where I was, and then my mum was with me. And then when I was halfway through my question, I just dropped back to sleep, and I kept doing that.
So you were in and out of consciousness?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound embarrassing. That sounds like a medical emergency. How did you break your collarbone?
I was walking up a water slide when my friend came down it.
Oh, no. You were walking up a water slide. Not up the stairs, actually up the water slide itself.
Yeah.